Hey there, beings, people of the digital things. You're watching Healthy Mind, and I am Dear Danny. Today, we are going to view another video from the internet, explore our thoughts. If this is your first time here, I am a content creator that's focused on having us think a little bit more creatively, think in a healthy format, and just explore thoughts that we may have not explored before through conversation and journaling. And so today I have something from Instagram that I'm going to share with you, all focused on the idea of Thanksgiving. Now, I hate to be that person. Maybe I love to be that person, but I have a question for you. Why do you celebrate Thanksgiving? And before you run away and say, the Thanksgiving story again, I have been through this several times. The different narratives, the reasons why we celebrate Thanksgiving. I celebrated Thanksgiving kind of yesterday, but I've come back to you all because I saw a video really expanding this idea of Thanksgiving, and I want to share with you all and put it in a journaling question. But I found this video from a content creator named Mr. Ernest Krim. I'll put him on the screen now. He's a former Chicago area history teacher who now teaches Black history worldwide. CNN, NBC, CBS, ABC, Washington Post, etc. I think that's like his grounding points with all those names. So let's go ahead into today's thought. Whether you believe that this is your thought, it belongs to the author, or you want to remix it, we are going to get into it now. So let's play.
Hold on. Before you eat today, listen as these Native Americans describe in full detail the true history of Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, America. I'm Donna, and I'm here with my friends to tell you the real history behind this holiday. Growing up, I knew that what they told you in school about Thanksgiving wasn't true. That's not the true story. The true story behind Thanksgiving was, after every killing of a whole village, these European settlers celebrated it, and they called it Thanksgiving. But it wasn't until Abraham Lincoln became president that it became an official holiday.
He ordered 38 Dakota men to be hung for war crimes after the sacred holiday Christmas. We take this time to remember our elders who lost their lives due to what really happened. Usually my mom makes a Native American dish for us and we pray.
Growing up, I would be kind of annoyed that they didn't know what actually happened on Thanksgiving and that they're actually celebrating the deaths of many people and many tribes that were lost.
Whether it's to give thanks or to be with your family, you should learn how the holiday was established in the first place.
I'm thankful for being born indigenous to this continent.
I'm thankful that I still have my culture.
I'm thankful that my elders kept our culture alive all these years.
I'm thankful to be indigenous, resilient, and alive.
I'm thankful for us all to be able to stand together, stand strong, and stand as one.
Happy Thanksgiving, America.
Let me know in the comments, what does this day mean to you? Do you acknowledge it? Do you celebrate it? What do your kids know or think about it?
I waited until after Thanksgiving to share this video because we do have to have the discussion. And when I say we, I'm talking about me, myself, and I, my spirit, my mind, my body, and I'm sharing and inviting you on this journey. So I am not in any way saying that one thing is right or the other. I want us to collectively think. That's all. Think about what we do and why we do it and what's our process when we're communicating to others. So one thing I noticed in the United States of America is that if there's a well-known holiday celebrated, most of the people just assume that everybody celebrates it. And in some cases, we have progressed in seeing just holiday because we know that the holiday season is all bunched up together and the cold months. So we're like frozen in our thought. We can't think because we're so frozen. We're like, well, maybe I don't celebrate Thanksgiving, or maybe I don't celebrate Christmas, and maybe I have these reasons why. The other thing I learned about America is that everyone is fighting and they're like, you don't need to do this and this is why. And like, then it doesn't get through people's head because now what's getting through people's head is that somebody disrespected them or they said a mean thing when they're trying to share why you shouldn't do this. And so when I think about having a conversation about these things, I often go back to my experience in being in a cult. Yeah, I was in a cult. And what's funny about this is I don't think I've shared it too much on this channel. Maybe there's a few videos, but I did a video recently and they wanted some content on, my story. I said, I don't think I went into it as much as I could, but I'm going to be very open about it because I've been on this journey, friends, with like looking at the different reasons why, and I understand now that there is nothing weird about me being in the cult that I was in, at least, and nothing weird about people who have escaped a cult to be okay with telling that story, because there's so many different angles on why particular people are caught up into a cult and why some people don't even understand that they're already in some type of cult. So I really want to explore this idea through our thinking process, speeding it up a little bit. Or maybe just slowing it down, because I came here to record a video after a long time, friends. It's been a while since I've been here, so let me just slow it down for all the days that I haven't been here. But I will be here when I can. So Thanksgiving, I remember when I was in a cult that I had defined as a cult. Some people are still in this organization and it's not a cult to them, so I want to respect that. But to me, it was. And one of the things is we didn't celebrate holidays. We didn't celebrate Thanksgiving or Christmas or any of the so-called pagan holidays. And what this did was it separated my experience with my family and my friends, where everyone typically had the day off. And because we live in a society where people are boom, 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 busy, 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 there's no freedom and like just getting together all the time, those days became more about that. And so that's how it's been described. If I was in a call and I would say, well, why do you celebrate Thanksgiving? Well, do you know that this happened and this is a lie? And the feedback would just be, I just have a day off. I want to be with my family. It's not about the killing. And so that's typically the conversation, that it's not about the killing and that people are just trying to be together with their family. And honestly, is there room for that? Is there room for people to use the day that has been constructed by the systems that we have in America to be typically a day that we all have all to just get together? I just want to know. I'm not even going to answer. I'm not going to answer. I just want to know, is there room for that? Is there room for both to exist, for us to understand and know what happened and the history, and to even change it? Because there's a theory that people have changed it through the modern lens of Thanksgiving just being about family being together instead of the tragedies that have happened. Now, this video is probably going to be way after Thanksgiving, so it might not meet anyone's feed, but we have a lot of things that's going on in the world right now as it relates to people being killed and the reasons and the passion behind why it is. I'm just a human being on earth. I don't have all of the answers, and that's why I'm here. Is I don't have all the answers. I do not know why there's so many different storylines and things out here, and everybody's confused. So that's what I'm here for. I'm just going to take a thought at a time, and it could be a thought that's as heavy as this or a thought that's light about relationships. But I wanted to practice taking these thoughts and being like, Thanksgiving, what I liked about this video is I like the fact that they also are eating on this day. And I like the fact that they flipped the table over, because it reminds me of a passage in the Bible where Jesus Christ was upset about certain stuff, like, and he was eating and he flipped off the table. I don't know why, that's why I like it, but it's something about the comparison of eating at this big table, understanding why you're at that table and using that table for your understanding, and then also flipping it over to like disturb something. Like, you're going to be a disruptor in the thought. We are doing the same thing. We are all eating on this day, but maybe we should have a discussion to understand what we want to exclude and what we want to include in the conversation. Being completely oblivious and acting like this day was a jolly wally wally might not be the best practice. But can we continue to progress where we say we acknowledge that this is what's going on and we are shifting? That's my question. Are we able to have room to both acknowledge and to revamp the day? Can the day become something better? Or if something happened on a day and it happened in the history and it's been started one way, do we have to keep it that way and be angry for the rest of our lives and do no change? There's space for both conversations at the table. That's my take. I want to know, what's your take? If you believe that there is no space for both conversation and it has to be one way or the other, tell me in the comments. I'm so interested in how you think. All my self-awareness journey is really about how I think and you think, and what I can learn from thoughts that could be completely opposite from mine, thoughts that are close to mine, and thoughts that are adding a different perspective. So you'll see more videos like this and other videos if you come and click like, comment, and subscribe so you can share in this experience with me. And I'll be telling more about my story, and I'm really excited about this journey because, friends, I have been on this self-awareness journey learning, and the more that I stay the course, the more I'm able to be the more I'm able to come to you guys and show you content that is meaningful in the way that you can take away too. So tell a friend, have this conversation with a friend, make it so this conversation doesn't have to be a discord. It's just a discussion. Have a conversation. Why do you think that we celebrate Thanksgiving? Do you know what happened on Thanksgiving? And then here's the other question for those who are advocates about not celebrating it, for even those who have the story. Is it that you want people just to know the truth? Or is there something that you want them to do instead? Do you want everybody to stop the holiday? Should they create a new holiday in its place? What exactly should be the next step? And maybe someone already answered this, so if you have a clip you want to share with me, but I'm interested in anybody who wants to create a piece of content from this question. What do you think is the next step? After we all agree that this day is either a pagan holiday or a day that was out of evil, what should be our next? Write that in your journal, think about it. Until next time, hold on to you as much as you can. Hold on to your health, your well-being, and your mind. Be mindful. Bye.